Hello, I'm Alan.
And I'm Fiona.
And we're from the Prostate Zone, a website dedicated to providing men and their partners information about prostate cancer to them and their partners and ways of looking after themselves.
We were invited to road test the new Soft Penis Pleasure online training course from a touchy subject and connectable therapies. So this is what we thought of it.
So firstly, we had managed to overcome dealing with a soft penis or non-erectable penis since my prostate surgery in 2011. That involved Viagra, Cialis, injecting, which I still do, and then more recently the pump, which is a very useful tool, of course. But we needed to, I felt I needed to re-energise the way we engage with each other in the way of being intimate, and rather than just different ways of moving out of their usual way of having sex and reconnecting with each other.
I thought that as a result of the training, it showed us just how important it is to slow down and to disconnect from outcomes. Not to be thinking, I really want to get my penis up and running, I really want to have rock hard sex. It's not about that, really. It's about lying back, or the man lying back and relaxing and allowing himself to experience the different touch sensations and learning about how that feels for him, so that he can get more in tune with his own body and what feels good and what doesn't.
And with the training, I realised I hadn't really spent a lot of time, exploring Fiona's skin. We wanted to have sex, and that's what we did. So I had to allow myself to do that without thinking I had to have an erection to have sex, just because it's pleasurable. So I was allowing myself to lay back and be caressed and touched and reconnecting with my skin and my own sensations, and not expecting that it's going to be sex at the end of the exercise.
I found that it was great that there were 18 new techniques to learn. So that gave us lots of new avenues for exploration. Some of them worked fantastically, others were not as exciting, but it's given us more tools now that we can use. And I think that this is something that we can incorporate as a bit of a practice. Like, we can decide to have sex one day and then maybe just have a pleasure session on another day where Alan stops focusing on getting hard and just lets me enjoy touching his body, which I always have enjoyed.
Yeah, it's got no complaints about that one. But also I realised that with the training, it took the pressure off me that it was going to be sex at the end of it. So I was allowing myself to lay back and enjoy being touched and caressed without that pressure. Does it mean now we have to have sex at the end of it? And that doesn't mean I go and inject myself before this exercise as well. So it may end up being that way, and it doesn't have to involve penetrative sex, but it's also reconnecting with your own body, with my own feelings of being caressed and being touched, and also allowing that to happen without any other pressures occurring.
Yes, takes away all performance anxiety because there's no need to. But between you and me, we actually did have some performance afterwards. It was very enjoyable. And yes, thank you very much to Victoria and to Tess. We really enjoyed it.
It was great.
Thank you.
And we certainly recommend it for pre and post surgery couples. I mean, once the surgery's happened, there's a lot of dealing with those other side effects. So maybe even practicing this before you've had surgery to create that connection, so you're in the mode and know what to expect with the exercises that are provided, can get over that hump because you're already dealing with the side effects. So maybe even doing this before is a useful way of reconnecting with each other and finding other ways to be pleasurable.
And I think, as Tess says during the course, our brain is plastic, meaning that it can be rewired, reshaped, and learn new neural pathways. And this is a fantastic tool to help you do that. So I agree with Alan. I think that for any man and or with partner who's gone through the prostate cancer journey, this is fabulous. But I think probably for men generally, especially if they've experienced any issues regarding their penis being able to perform, this is a great thing to do, just to learn about your body and to explore sensations that would give you pleasure with or without an erection.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.